I want to read a press statement of the 4th day of September 2025. On the baseless report by Ikenna Obianeri of Punch newspaper titled Police Dismantle ESN IPOB Camp in Anambra Community, IPOB. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has noted with disgust the malicious falsehood published by the Punch newspapers on September 4th, 2025, alleging that police and allied security forces dismantled an ESN/IPOB camp in Agolo Ezechukwu, Aguata LGA, Anambra State. We categorically state that this report is fabricated propaganda. Punch newspaper has once again reduced itself to a mouthpiece of the Nigerian government by parroting unverified claims designed or designated to smear IPOB. No evidence has been presented, no independent investigation carried out, and no attempt made to verify from the community or from IPOB. Instead, Punch chose to peddle fiction as facts. If the Nigerian police or their partners in media have any credible evidence, they should tender it in competent court of law. Instead, Punch has chosen to insult the intelligence of Nigerians and the global community with this disgraceful hatchet job. Punch claims to be a national newspaper, but has abandoned investigative journalism. Its reporters sit in Lagos and Abuja recycling government handouts rather than visiting Anambra or Imo to confirm the truth. IPOB is prepared to sponsor investigative teams from Punch and other outlets to travel to the east and investigate on the ground if needed. They are interested in journalism, and if indeed, they are interested in journalism and not propaganda. We state without equivocation that the said publication is a malicious falsehood. If the Nigerian police or their media collaborators have any credible evidence of such a camp, they should present it in a court of law instead of insulting public intelligence with fiction. This lazy journalism and reckless peddling of propaganda underscores the moral bankruptcy of some Nigerian media houses. They've abandoned the sacred duty of investigative reporting and instead act as mouthpieces for a regime bent on ethnic demonization. IPOB is prepared to sponsor investigative teams from Punch, Daily Trust, The Nation, and the Premium Times to travel to the East and see the truth for themselves instead of regurgitating propaganda from security agencies. The shameful report by Punch newspapers is not journalism. It is ethnic propaganda. It is dangerous, and it exposes Punch as complicit in the wider agenda of demonizing Biafra and IPOB. IPOB will henceforth call out by name every rogue outlet and journalist that engages in this deliberate misinformation campaign. Let it be known, IPOB remains whiter than white. No amount of Punch newspapers propaganda can dent our cause, which is rooted in justice. Powerful, Comrade Ima Powerful, spokesperson, media and publicity secretary for the indigenous people of Biafra. This is it. They have started again because, 10th of next month is coming. So they have started again. Any criminality target IPOB and their brown envelope journalism or journalists will immediately regurgitate it. Very lazy and corrupt journalism in Nigeria. Very, very lazy and corrupt. When you come to a country, the two things that should be held accountable, for the gullibility of the people, they are the media, the country's media. How vibrant is journalism in Nigeria or in the country, and religion? These are the two main key areas or key factors used to destroy or, turn the population to zombies. These are the two main factors. The two of them. You see the media, you see religion. These are two things that once the government in place is with these two factors, hold them, finish. See the people. The people turns into zombies. They will be manipulated as the government wants them. That is why we must continue discussing on them in order to liberate the mindset, the mentality, the psyche of our people. That there is no spirit in charge of your problem. It is government. It is for every one of us to join hands together in order to chart the best route, to hold those that should be held accountable, so that things will be good. That is it. That is what we are doing. Self-determination. And let me read this news headline, please, before I continue, because I'm going to talk on general issues, which I will play some clips today. Please invite your brothers and sisters and well-wishers, even your enemies, invite them to this hallowed platform. Today, there is a news that says, let me see the date, September 4th. Yes, it's today's news headline. Nigeria Defense Headquarters orders retired soldiers protesting in Abuja to vacate finance ministry. These are retired soldiers, so that now they are retired. Now they know that they can protest in Nigeria. How I wish that they order active soldiers to come and shoot them into pieces, as they used to shoot others. Remember, whatever goes around comes around. That is why normally Nigerians should be sensible. Nigerian police force, the whole forces in Nigeria should be sensible, but they are not. Once they carry gun, for them, they are serving the political class. They are serving the interests of the political class, without them understanding that they took an oath to serve the population, to maintain the constitution, the Nigeria constitution. And what the Nigeria constitution says about protests? That it is allowed. But lo and behold, they use soldiers always to go and shoot protesters. Now, these soldiers, retired soldiers, now they understand that, okay, you can protest, right? They on retirement, now they understand you can protest in order to send a message or in order to express your annoyance, to send a message about what is happening to you by the government. So now they understand this. But during their own time, when they were active soldiers, they used to bring the government, the regime in place with protesters in a democracy. Let me read a bit. The Nigeria Defense Headquarters has ordered the retired soldiers of the Nigerian Army protesting outside the Federal Ministry of Finance in Abuja to immediately vacate the premises, saying they are disrupting government operations. That is it. I say how I wish that soldiers, active soldiers, are ordered to come and shoot them, because that is what they deserve. Because during their own time, they were used in order to shoot other protesters. That is why, Nigerians should be educated, honestly. Nigerians should be educated. The directive followed renewed the protest by dozens of the aggrieved ex-soldiers who have been protesting since 2024 over non-payment of their entitlements by the Nigerian government. But they are the people during their own service time. As if you meet each and every one of them, if they will be sincere to themselves, they will tell you, ask them, they will tell you that they have killed the protesters. Each and every one of them must have killed the protesters since once at least for once during their active period. But lo and behold, they are engaging the same protest that they were used to destroy, calling them bloody civilians. Today they are bloody civilians. Do you see how things work? The other time it was the police. Shewore led them, retired policemen, that we are receiving at retirement benefit of a Nigerian police officer, 2 million naira, which is a little over 1,500. Is it up to $1,500? Maybe plus minus $1,500. Yes, minus $1,500. Yes, at their retirement benefit. Whereas a Nigerian senator, is receiving 30 million every month, salary and benefits every month. A Nigerian senator. Now, a retired police officer, after serving for 35 years, he will receive a fraction of what a senator is receiving in a month. Just a fraction. 2 million naira. Do you see? Sometimes I say, what are people, how do people think that this system should be sustainable? How do you think that Nigeria is sustainable? Tell me. How? Do you know in Indonesia, protest has been going on? Do you know the reason? The minimum wage in Indonesia, I think, is $300. $300 per month. 300. Whereas their senator, every month they pocket $3,000. Indonesia, Nigerian own senators are pocketing $30 million, which is a bit more than $15,000, either $18,000 every month. Every month. Indonesia, where Nigerians are hustling, doing all sorts of work in Indonesia, where they are pursuing Nigerian citizens and they jump from upstairs in Indonesia. The senators there, they are taking $3,000 a month. And the population said, no, this is injustice. And they came out and they have been protesting. Are you getting it? But in Nigeria, the senators are getting $30 million, 30 every month for 1 month. A minimum wage of 75,000 naira, which is, let's say, $50. Is it? Yes, $50 or less to Nigerians. And they are gulping it down. They use religious leaders, they use religion to push them to accept that, no, it's God that will solve the problem. That whatever that is happening to you is God, is a spirit. Nigeria is where Satan and God are doing competition. Either it is God or Satan. Without the people understanding that what is happening to them is man-made. It is completely man-made. Nothing more. There is no spirit in charge. It's man-made. I'm not going there today. It will be on Saturday as usual. But today, the Nigerian military, retired military officers, they are protesting. Something they disallowed people to do during their own time. I say how I wish they shoot them. They order Nigerian military to shoot them into pieces or to pieces. How I wish so. For them to understand how things that you should, you should fight injustice. It doesn't matter who is suffering it. It doesn't matter who is suffering it. Do not paint injustice to be ethnic, tribal. Do not use a tribal prism or tribal lens to look at injustice. Who is suffering the injustice? Oh, is Nnamdi Kanu, is an Igbo man. Leave him in South. Igbo people. It's good for them. And now, wow. But it's injustice. Tomorrow, it might touch you. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? So, that is it. Today they are protesting. So, good for them anyway. Good for them. Whatever goes around comes around. And those military they will deploy today that are in active service, they also forgot that in the next few years they will be retired. Do you see that the black man have no brain? Do you see that mostly Nigerian, they are coconut head. They don't have brain. Are you getting it? They don't have brain. What they are doing is just now, they forget tomorrow. They don't calculate tomorrow. That these people that are retired, now, if you continue allowing it, tomorrow it will touch you. They don't think like that. What matters to them now, they carry AK-47. Monkeys with AK-47. Now kill them. Oh yeah, they are protect. Come and kill them. Oh yeah, we are obeying all. Fela call them zombie. Today they are protesting. They understand the importance of protest. The same thing they disallow the people to do. Now today they are doing it. How I wish they are being shot to pieces. Because they are foolish. They are fools. Are you getting what I'm saying? They are fools. They are foolish. They are foolish. They are foolish. Nigeria, I say they are foolish. So, now let me go into another news headline because there is something I want to talk about also, or a clip that is worthy of giving attention, please. Because it is not now that you can get away with any nonsense against IPOB or against IPOB leadership. No, it is sacrosanct. You don't lie. Play politics with it. No. Now, let me read another news headline. This is also today's news headline, September 4th, 2025. It says, my phone shows bandits' locations, but I am helpless. Our forces enter the Shinkafi to flush out bandits, but we were told to pull back, says Zamfara governor. The Zamfara governor. Are you see now? I want you to think deep. This is a government state where Fulani terrorists are butchering people, taking over people's land, imposing laws, collecting taxes from communities. Till today, look at what he said. It is today's news. You know, that midget is now opening up that this is present. I mean, present dispensation. I mean, the present government, the Tinubu-led government, is paying bandits, and they want people to clap for him. He is the #1 Boko Haram commander, El-Rufai. Remember, there was a time in 2016. Even I put it on my timeline. In 2016, I mean, this guy, El-Rufai, Nasir El-Rufai, when he was the governor of Kaduna, he paid. He was paying. But he said it. He was on newspaper. Let me try to bring it out before I continue to what I was trying to read. Please, let me continue. Let me try to bring it out. Sorry, my destiny is frozen. I don't know. Let me try to bring it out. Now, I want to bring out the news on 2016, where El-Rufai said with his own mouth that he was paying bandits. I'm searching for it because I put it on my own timeline. Sometimes when you want something quick, there is delay, but I will get it. So I want to get it before. I want people, please invite your friends and well-wishers today. There's something very important we are going to talk about, please. Okay. Look at El-Rufai on this was on the 3rd day of December 3, 2016. 6/16. He said it is in the news headline of Vanguard. We have paid some Fulani to stop killings in southern Kaduna. You know, Rufai said he said something. He said everything concerning himself, his movement, his every action he is doing is political. It's politics, because that is what keeps him alive. It is his profession, a politician. So a Maradona. Today he wants to launder his image. He tried to condemn the present government. We are not in support of any government. Rufai now all of a sudden saying that the Nigerian government is paying bandits, that these are Fulani terrorists. Is paying them instead of killing them, fighting them. But he forgot that Kaduna State Governor, let me read 2016 news. Malam Nasir El-Rufai has said his government has traced some violent aggrieved Fulani to their countries and paid them to stop killings of southern Kaduna natives and the destruction of their community, saying that they renew the violence is carried out by the bandits. Do you see that? But he is the same person that comes out today starts whining mouth, as if he's not among. That Tinubu government is paying bandits, is paying instead of killing them. Look at. And with it, Nigerians are so stupid as they are. They will say, this man, now wow, a villain, now wow. As if it's something new. This is something they imported these terrorists into Nigeria to win election 2015. That is it. Today now he's no more among, because he wants to contest on 2027. Now he removed himself and said, no, this government is, Nigerians are stupid. Do you see that man? That man supposed to be behind bars. I am telling you. Now let me continue reading on to Zamfara State Governor Daud Lawal revealed that he knows the exact locations of bandit leaders terrorizing the state, but cannot take direct action because he lacks control over security agencies. In a viral video, Lawal commented that despite having real-time intelligence against insecurity is hampered because security chiefs in Zamfara take orders only from Abuja. Are you seeing it? That the insecurity in Nigeria, the terrorism in Nigeria is artificial. Do you see it? Do you remember how many times they said they wanted to clear Boko Haram to extinction, but they give them orders, say no, leave them. Even South African mercenaries. I think there is one South African mercenary group they call the Executive Outcome. I think it's that or another one. I've forgotten. So they reveal that they pack their loads from Nigeria out after being ordered, say they cannot deal. They shouldn't deal decisively against Boko Haram. It is there for a purpose. Sheikh Gumi has been calling the terrorists that nobody should touch them. Instead, Nigerian government should negotiate with them, pamper them, pay them. And that is what is happening. So it's there for a purpose. It is there for a purpose. This is the reason you cannot fight. You can never, as a Nigerian president, you can never combat terrorists. All these Islamic terrorists in the north. No. It is because it is one of the agreements. It is one of the agreements before you can enter office as the president of Nigeria. Are you hearing me? There are forces controlling them. Forces from outside. Forces from Britain. Forces from America. They know what is happening. Now, they have their opinions, their foot soldiers, their agents in Aso Rock. In Aso Rock. Are you getting what I'm saying? In Aso Rock, that is implementing their command. So, before Tinubu entered office, he signed that, they forced him to sign that you should never fight these terrorists. It is for a political purpose. He said, yes, who am I? Be playing politics about it. Come and tell every time you come, talk about how you are combating. Oh, the problem is insecurity. It is about the changing weather climate. It is about the drying of Lake Chad. It is about the farmers' headers. Be playing, deceiving people. That is the world order. It is from the top. Are you seeing it? It is not a decision that should be made by even the president. No, you don't have that. A president of Nigeria don't have that capability. Talk less of a governor. That is why they allow those top Boko Haram and bandits commanders in Aso Rock. They are. You see one African lady. One Hausa lady. He was naming Ribado as the terrorist bandits Boko Haram heavy commander. These are the people giving orders in Aso Rock. There are many of them. Sultan of Sokoto, all of them, they are there. Kunle Olawumi, Kucha used to play his clip here almost every time I'm on air. He revealed, he said, the problem of insecurity in Nigeria is a religion. It's about the people. It's not about all the foot soldiers you are seeing destroying people's communities and destroying people's farms and killing people. No, 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 no. It is about their commanders that are in Asorok. They are deep rooted. They have lobbies, heavy lobbies in the White House. They have connections with Bill Gates. Are you getting it? So that even the president is powerless. The Nigerian president is powerless in dealing with them. That's why when I look at Peter Obi, oh, one night Peter Obi, oh, he's talking, always talking out of maybe ignorance or sometimes greed. Because if he enters here, he can't do nothing. They will open his eyes. They may wear him. Say, oh boy, don't touch this side. We are using Bill Gates to manage the population. Allow the Fulani headsmen to do their job. Allow them to destroy farmlands, farm crops, because we want to introduce GMO. I think today they are advertising GMO foods in Nigeria. So pushing is the best. Do you think that Tinubu didn't know? He knows, but that power, you don't have the power to stop it, because these are the powers that put him into that position. So he don't dare to say no to them. They will tell you, don't worry, be coming out to United Nations and be saying that, look, this is farmers headers clash. This is about climate change. It is about lack of foliages for farmers and the headers, all those garbages. That is why the Castina state governor is lamenting that, look, he say he has real-time location. Are you hearing that? He said, the governor said that there was a time he wept because of things he witnessed. He explained that whenever bandits appeared, he could see them and identify their locations. Lawal added that his phone revealed everything, where they came from and where they are hiding. However, he lamented that there was nothing he could do about it. Are you seeing it? Now ask me, why are Nigerians not coming out, rising up? Amechi have said that Nigerians are the most docile people he has ever seen in this world, because they use religion to control them. As he's lamenting this, do you see any northern youths rising up? The answer is no, because in the mosques, people like Sheikh Gumi preach to them that, look, these are spreading, these bandits, these terrorists you see, calling they are their warriors. Do you see that? The governor disclosed that in less than 2 months, insecurity could be ended if states were given direct control of security agencies. But they would never. States will never be in control, because Nigeria, first of all, Nigeria is not in the control of Nigerians. The caliphate sold Nigeria. Britain played the sophisticated politics they did, turned every indigenous population, under the Fulani Caliphate in order to isolate Igbos. That Igbos are the problem. They started Igbo hatred, which is killing Nigeria till today. So why would they rise up? They will tell them, oh, if you rise up, I mean the northerners, if you rise up against these jihadists, they call them jihadists that propagate Islam, that Onyamiri will also rise up. They will get their Biafra. They will, you are helping the Onyamiri. Once they hear this, they say, instead, let all our families be killed instead of allowing Onyamiri. This is what Britain have done in Nigeria. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? According to him, That is the Zamfara state governor. He has recruited and mobilized nearly 2,000 sharpshooters, providing them with vehicles and ammunition to confront the bandits. He narrated how security forces under his command were once ordered to retreat while dislodging bandits in Shinkafi, describing such interference as a major obstacle to peace. Every day they'll come and shout, hey, insecurity. How do we solve insecurity? Today, I think they have gone to ECOWAS that they need is it EU or United Nations to sponsor them? Is it $2 billion to fight insecurity? You know, this is business. Try something they know how to eradicate immediately. They will be playing, playing politics with it in order to get a certain goal. Making it will be big, growing bigger and bigger every day. When this one come, say no, this is something that if normally, under normal circumstances, it should be wiped out in less than 2 weeks. Look at it, saying when they surrounded the bandits, that is a terrorist. They told them, the Nigerian military told them to retreat. That they should, otherwise the Nigerian military will start fighting them, shooting at them. How many times have you had it? In Middle Belt, in every part of Nigeria, even in Enugu, in Ebonyi, that they are helping the Fulani terrorists. Don't you see that? No, where they always want to distract the people's mind by, oh, we have disarmed Biafra, ESN camp, which is live from the pit of hell. But they want to distract Nigerians. Once they mention Igbo, Biafrans, ESN, hey, everybody will leave their problem and say, hey, and now wow, Nigerian military is working. They are working very hard. Do you see that? They will bring that very ugly, that man, that ugly, I hate that man, seeing him. Ruben Abati. The way he is ugly, that is the way his heart is. He will come to Channels Television or Rise Television, start analyzing how Nigerian government, Nigerian military is working very well. They are dislodging ESN camp, whereas they are not touching the main issue they should. No, because they are brown envelope journalists that don't go to the field. They don't care. What they always report is official version. Once they hear anything, instead of sending a correspondent, as media groups do, they don't do. They will call Nigerian police. Hey, what is your report? Send us, email us your report so that we go and read it out and analyze it. That is how Nigerian journalists behave. Like that very ugly man, Ruben Abati. That if a small child see that kind one, he will run away because he's as ugly. Look at that kind of person, very ugly. How do you see anything good to come out from him? Very ugly. Whenever I see that, I hate him, honestly speaking, because he's ugly. He is a hypocrite. He is playing. He is an ethnic bigot against Igbos, against Biafra. That's why I hate him. If you hate us, I hate you double. There is not before they tell us love your enemy. Now, my enemy, I hate you with all my strength. That is how we should be. So you see that what is happening, the insecurity, the Fulani takeover is artificial. It's artificially sponsored. And the criminality going on in our land is also artificially sponsored for a purpose best known to them. That is what I want people to understand. Now, I want to go into the clip I played before, the voice of Mazi Chinasa, which I played 2 days ago. The importance of this, we have to let our people understand the importance of discernment. of, not allowing our emotions in order to becloud our sense of reason. That is what we have been training ourselves here. The issue of the conviction of Ekberima, it is not something that we should rejoice. IPOB, we should. No. They are heading somewhere. I wrote it on my timeline that these people, it is multifaceted in direction where they are heading. So we should be more at alert. Now also, this is not the time for us to stay by and allow somebody to ridicule IPOB or the leadership of IPOB. It is now a no-go area. That is why when you see the write-up of Mazi Sanwo-Oro, I fully understand it. I will play you some of the clip or some part of the clip because it is of this man, Maxwell Okpara. Is one of the, I call his name, Maxwell Okpara, on his invitation or his conference with MBC people. He went to Iriji in Malaga, Spain. Then from there, he go to different Iriji, BC, town hall, the village meetings to tell them. Now, what IPOB family has been in Europe for decade plus, preaching to our people. They don't care. Now listen to, because for people to understand that we are not going to allow somebody in order to ridicule IPOB. It is a no-go area, or the leadership of IPOB, because once you ridicule the leadership of IPOB, you are touching IPOB. It's not allowed any longer. This is no more the time. We have allowed it. It festered since the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is not the time, please. We will never allow it any longer. I want you to listen.
No other person than erudite, legal luminary, barrister doctor.
They were.
Maxwell,
this is in Vienna, Austria.
Shall we give him an
last time? That's few days. Maxwell Okpara, they were introducing. I want you to hear his name first. Yes.
Before I start, everything in order.
I want to, now you have heard his name.
No other person and he is committed. I have participated in a meeting. That does not mean that MBA is a terror.
Okay, listen here.
The position
is Maxwell Okpara talking,
our
please.
people are not well informed. They go for what they hear in legal in social media. Last year, I was in Mexico last year. I was also in France last year. I was in London last year. I was in Germany last year. So, but I discovered that the people that are supposed to galvanize come together for us to achieve what we are doing. The DOS and those that are doing it, they have left what we are doing and be pursuing IPOB politics.
Now you ask him what is, he said the DOS has left what they are doing and be pursuing IPOB politics. Do you see the disparaging statement? I am coming, he never, it's not finished yet. You know, that is why we don't care who you are. Enter in, you don't know. We give you the treatment you deserve. I am telling you. You go do your thing. You talk again about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, yeah, that is no problem. But when you enter interference in of what we are doing, which means echogo ayoku, in our base our land. This is one of the main problems with Ejimako, because we had him when he referred to our HDOS as one Mazi Chike Dosiem, one Mazi Chike Dosiem on national television or in a write-up, which means you are a counsel to our leader, but you don't care about the structure in place. That is not your problem. How can you reconcile that? There is ulterior motive then. That is what it means. So he disparaged the DOS. Let me tell Biafrans that we are, this struggle, IPOB, is a very huge institution. It's not about one person. You cannot mess up with millions of Biafrans that enthusiastically committed themselves to this struggle, supporting in any way they could, all over the world and in ground zero. Many people have died. Many families have been cleared. They are no longer. The only sons have been killed for this struggle. And now you are just belittling it. No, we can never accept that. We can never accept that. The DOS, he is disparaging. Nobody is paying them. IPOB is not paying them. These are noble people. DOS is also an institution in IPOB, the leadership. Are you getting it? Let it enter into his big skull that the DOS is the leadership of this struggle. It's an institution. It's not about one individual. No, it's an institution. What we are trying to do is to educate our people to understand that institution is bigger than one person. This is one thing our people don't understand. Mostly, they don't understand what is building institution. That is why, our people are mostly egocentric. Everything is built around them. Don't you see how they are doing? Even look at Igbo governors. Soludo has come, he put he have security outfit, his own. Dogachi, that is, that name is carefully chosen. That is Soludo Gachirere. You can interpret it that, oh, peace we read. No. It is that he must be the governor. That Soludo Gachirere, whether you like it or not. That is another meaning. But maybe you don't understand it. Let's say after 8 years, what will be the fate of the outfit? He will go with it. The new governor will come and reinstall his own, because they don't understand. Igbo people don't understand what is institution. They build everything around them. That is why once they go, everything collapse. If something happens to them, the whole institution will collapse. That is what they think IPOB is, which they are wrong. We are proving to Nigeria that, look, this generation of IPOB, people that, Biafrans that come up under IPOB, we are enlightened. We are no longer going to make mistakes of people that came before us. They build things around them so that immediately wanting, individually, I'm going to die. All of us in this, everybody listening to me, Whether you are born today, in the next 100 years, almost 90 something percent will be gone, no more. All of us will die. It's not something that is maybe, no, don't say, no, no, no. It is a fact. But institutions continue. Are you getting it? Without a strong institution, you cannot have America you are having today. The basic tenets of America is equality. All human beings are born equal. Freedom. That is the basic tenets. Are you getting me? That is why you see any American that being accosted by a cop, you first of all ask you your name and badge number, because you are serving him. You are a public servant. The people first, they are paying you. You have to recognize that. So you have to answer that question. What is your name, officer? What is your name before you continue? He will tell you his name, tell you his badge number. Now he will know how to behave. But people that instituted this, they are all long gone. They are gone. But the institutions they created continues lasting. That is one thing we want our people to understand. That it is not as Nnamdi Kanu will pass away. Likewise, Mazi Jonathan. Likewise, you listening to me. It is not a taboo to say it. It is a reality. But Biafra will continue as long as the world continues to exist. Do you now see it? Didn't Ojukwu fight for 3 years? Is he still alive? The answer is no. Had it been Biafra is there, he restored Biafra, he must have gone also. He's no more there. It doesn't stop Biafra from continuing. The struggle for Biafra continues after Ojukwu and after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after all of us. If Biafra did not come, the struggle will continue. So why do we neglect or relegate institutions to the background? That is what I call lack of civilization on our own part, on Igbo people mostly. They don't understand it. So when you hear this man disparaging the DOS, it is an insult to us, and we need to call it out. I'm telling you honestly. Continue listening, please. I want you to continue listening. It's his address to Mbi's meeting in Austria, Vienna, last few days. Listen.
Which I refused, I refused to get myself involved. I refused. And that is the only thing that kept me going in this legal profession. I refuse to put my eye in money. That is the only thing that has kept me going. The only person that come out to say it as it is, raw, undiluted. I don't know whether you are following what is happening. It's Mark Chorapa. I give it to federal government raw, without missing words. As I am moving, if you follow me on my Facebook, I have posted it. I have just arrived Vienna, Austria now, in campaign against injustice, against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I just posted it. No. Malawi. As I arrived France, I told them that I have arrived France. As I left France, I told them that I have left France. I'm going to Malaga. From Malaga, I told them that I have left Malaga and heading to Austria. When I arrived there, I've told them that I'm here. So we, the people, somebody just called me, said that is
listen.
The coordinator of IPOB in Spain. I asked him one question, that if I'm coming, that I should let the DOS know. I said, DOS my foot.
Do you see? DOS my foot. And he is a counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. Don't you see that there is something wrong? He said, DOS my foot. He is disparaging the leadership of the struggle. And he came to talk to Mbise people, not even the whole Igbo people, Mbise in Iriji, that are doing their meeting, New Yam Festival, to inform them on the issue of Mazi Nnamdi. People that he doesn't even know that IPOB has been cutting, informing these people everywhere around the world. Look what we are suffering. Or look at Mazi. How do we do the come join? Let us do something. No. He's disparaging the DOS. This is our red line. He said DOS. He told him DOS my foot. This is our red line, honestly. This is our red line. We cannot allow the institutions that we are building, building with our blood, to be disparaged. It's a no-go area. So this man should be called to order. Maxwell Okpara. Say DOS my foot. There are some ways to even answer questions in a polite and diplomatic manner, without no insult. But this one, he said it openly, without hiding his hatred against the DOS. Are you now seeing it? He said DOS my foot. Okay, now continue listening, please. Let me go to, yes. Continue listening. Continue listening. Let me play. There is a place I also want to play. Yes. Listen here, please. Listen.
When I was there, the people of Nigeria are waiting just to carry out the awareness and let you people know what is going on. I don't know whether I can continue. Should I continue? Wow. Anybody who wants Nigeria in quote to develop should support Nnamdi. I know what I'm telling you. I did as I did Dokubo's matter with Jesus Kanu.
Listen here very attentively. He said he did Asari Dokubo. When Asari Dokubo was arrested, he was one of the lawyers, attorneys to Asari Dokubo, with Festus Keyamo, who is now, I think he's the aviation minister now. Listen.
I did Wazirike's case.
I did Owazirike's case. He did as he's today. Even he's in this tape. I really knew before I knew that he's Festus Keyamo that was in charge of all these people. But now he explained it. He confessed that he is one of the main lawyers that released Asari Dokubo and Owazirike during their cases. Listen, there are things that we need to ponder about this man. Listen, these are the people that surround the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Listen.
In fact, that of Wazirike wanted to make me to cry. When Wazirike was released, it's because of Maxwell Okpara.
Wazirike was released because of Maxwell Okpara. That is him. Listen,
I'm not kidding you. It's because of Maxwell Okpara. I can say it anyway. That was the case I joined. Shortly, I finished my court attachment with the internet. He said, look at how we're going to do the application for bail. Look at. I did the application for bail and it was granted. As soon as Wazirike was granted, there, as me said that they are going to agree that I should collect all those pictures. That was all.
Please, here calls for wisdom. Among them, dear comrades that are listening to me, IPOB members, this man, Maxwell Okpara, there are many questions that needed to be resolved because he brought himself out. IPOB in my before I made Jibu before we don't bring you, it's you that will bring yourself out. Listen, he gave 2 examples of people that he helped to release. These are Asari Dokubo was fighting for resource control in the so-called Niger Delta region. They called Niger Delta militants, right? Okay. Now, this man said he was handy to release him. I asked Biafrans today, the release of Asari Dokubo, did it solve any issue concerning Niger Delta? The answer is no. Does it stop Nigeria taking the resources of our people, of Biafrans there? The answer is no. What did it make? It made Asari Dokubo to be a Nigerian agent. Listen, it made Asari Dokubo to be a Nigerian agent, being managed by Nigeria, which I said the other day. I played a clip about even Kunu Olawumi talking how they stopped Niger Delta issue, reduce it to a manageable situation. Are you getting it? So this man is handy. He's part of the deal. He's part of the plot that turned Asari Dokubo into the monster, Nigerian monster he is today. Is the people benefiting from his militancy job? The answer is no. Instead, Niger Delta is more polluted than ever. They made him billionaire by making him to guide the pipeline, by giving him guns to use it to kill his own people. We should clap for Maxwell Okpara. Oh, he did it. It's on his curriculum vitae, CV. It's him that said it. Oh. Even I was shocked when I had this. When I listened to this, I was shocked. So these are the people that rounded up Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In order to turn him to be today, to turn Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out tomorrow to become agent of Nigeria. Is that what we want of Biafrans? Or we here? Oh, Chineke Kunaya. Chukwu Okeabiama know how to reveal some things, honestly. You will confess by your own mouth, thinking that you are doing yourself good. You don't know that Biafrans we are critical in analysis and understanding. So the release of Asari Dokubo from prison, Nigerian prison, what advantage has it over the cause he was championing before? The advantage is him showcasing all he got from so-called fighting for resource control. Are you seeing it? Now, he also said that he said particularly that the release of Owazirike from prison was because of him. So now you, Omo Biafra, na ngakwa ntio, ndị gbara Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gburugburu. Oh, Chineke, ndị achọrọ ka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pụta ya wụrụ Owazirike ceremonial freedom fighter. Did Maxwell about Masob? What matters to him is, I'm a good lawyer, big lawyer that released Owazirike now. Okoro gara ame ka ezigbo ya. Okay, you release Owazirike and turn him into a ceremonial freedom fighter. Biafrans, is that what we want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be turned to? Oh, that is where it's going. That is why he's, these people, let me tell you, they are against the DOS because they don't want any, they are protecting IPOB and are championing our cause. That is why they hate the DOS, because they are the people putting sand in their gari. Somebody that played a very important role in releasing Asari Dokubo from Nigerian jail compromised. Somebody that played a very huge role in releasing Owazirike from prison, and he became compromised as he is today. Now he wants to do the same to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that is why he's saying, DOS my foot, because they have seen that DOS is uncompromisable. They are people they are noble people. You cannot buy them. You can't even discuss anything other than our goal. So they can't listen to you. If they see that you are an agent, they leave you. This is the understanding. With this clip, I understand many things. Maybe you can be a cho. Wait, let me tell you something. Some people are saying, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should release. I say, he should not be released at any cost, every cost. No. Because when you say he must come out at all costs, it can be at the cost of Biafra restoration. Yeah, we want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out gloriously, championing our cause, not to be like Wazike or Wasadi Dokubo. Please. Otherwise, our decades of efforts, those that have died, will die in vain. We cannot afford to fail the second time. Wazirike Masob led to the killing of the slaughter of many Igbo youths. Wazirike. Today he is living large. He become a ceremonial freedom fighter. Ask Maxwell Okpara, what is the outcome of Masob today? He doesn't care. The same way he does not care for IPOB. What matters to him is to do the same thing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that it will be, I released him, I made him come out. So these are the people that are pumping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. And when the case come out first. We will really. These are government agents that surrounds Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are you getting the logic now? We can understand things in a deeper way. We are illuminated. Are you getting what I'm saying? He said many things that implicated him into the kind of person we don't want, even around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why we should be watchful. Are you getting what I'm saying? In this struggle, I used to say it. If you don't kill emotion, emotion has dealt with us. Oh, gone are the days when anything that happens, hey, thank Jesus. Oh, yeah. No. No. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should come out with a flag, or Biafra flag, or with dignity. Or now, yes. This is the outcome of our agitation. That is it. Not the type of negotiation, left-handed negotiation with these people. No. Somebody that conspired in order to compromise Asari Dokubo, number one. He said it with his mouth. Somebody that conspired hugely to compromise Owazirike. Owazirike started genuinely, and the people followed him. I say, gone are the days when anything that, if Mazi Nnamdi cannot come out tomorrow, we say, thank you, Jesus. Oh, he has come out. No, we are beyond that. We will reason, we will look inside beyond everything. You don't know now. IPOB is very huge in critical thinking. We take and when he get behind, it doesn't matter. Because Biafra struggle is above everybody. It is above everybody, yes. So this is what this man revealed. So we should understand. That is what touched when I listened to this, I said, no, today I'm going to play this. We have the tape. It's 2 hours something clip. Because he was in MBC meeting in Vienna. We know many people that are there. That is why some of them, they are softening the mindset of people, disparage people's mindset against IPOB and the leadership. Because when you destroy the leadership of IPOB, you destroy everything. So that Mazi Nnamdi, it will pave way for them to convince Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that there is fire in the mountain. No IPOB, nobody thinks about you. The leadership is gone. So take any deal. They will compromise him the same way they compromise Asari Dokubo, the same way they compromise Owazirike to come out. And Mezika, and there are people now, they will be around him. Because money will come. Aga pump ego now. They will be there promoting. You know, we know them now. But IPOB, we have eagle eyes. We are watching every move. Are you getting what I'm saying? When you are representing or one of the representatives of a leader of a movement and you disparage the leadership that is outside, you say DOS my foot. What does it tell you? And you give example that, look, you see that Asari Dokubo, when he was in jail, I helped to release him. I was a lawyer, his attorney. He emphasized in Owazirika and said, that Owazirika is out today. Remember, Owazirika is out on bail till today. His case was not finished because they put it in a limbo so that if you do anyhow, they'll come and collect you. So that is the chain they put. That is how they want you to just come out first anyhow. Anyhow. Yeah, put a hand more. So they will go back to their Nigeria government and say, you see, we have done it. Leave him. We know. Ayababu go this one. He have no power again. He can't do anything again. That is why he is disparaging the DOS. Are you getting this thing needs sophisticated brain. And now they give out to their attack dogs to start attacking DOS because they know that the problem is on the DOS. So that they destroy the DOS, the leadership of this struggle, and everybody will be, there will be turmoil, anarchy. And now, because of that, these are the same people that we go and meet in Onyendu and say, the DOS, they are gone. No? So, nothing. Are you getting me? So, accept any deal. What they want is to increase their profile, to increase his profile. That is what he wants. He said it, be on record. I didn't even know that he was handy in releasing Asari Dokubo. Now you ask, Asari Dokubo's quest for resource control in Niger Delta, did he get it? The answer is no. They turned him into a pipeline guard and armed him. Nigerian government armed him, turned him into a mercenary against his own people to manage him, to control him. He can no longer do anything against Nigerian government. Forget that sometimes he have outbursts against Nigerian government. It's arranged. Do you see how these people do a fake miracle arrange? This is arranged. Anything you see here, Asari Dokubo say against the caliphate, against Nigerian government, it is arranged because he will take permission that it seems people's trust on me is going down. Let me say this so that it will increase trust on me. That look, don't you see his clip will go viral. Now look at what Asari said though. Don't you know that we understand all these games, please? If you are in this struggle and you are not sophisticated in thinking, you are up till now, which means you are a fool forever. Honestly. So do we want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out like Owazirika? That is a question you need to ask yourself. Do we want him to come out as a professional freedom fighter so that the capital of Biafra struggle forever until, anytime maybe 30th May will come out, use a uniform, tinye badge as Biafra general or field marshal. People will come and do brass band. And say, hey, Biafra, and after I realize, waiting for next year. Is that what you want? These are the people. Maxwell Okpara is one of the main compromisers, compromising these people. They are agents. Don't you hear Mazi Chinasa one time he said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu buruburu okwa negatives. That is why we don't take it easy. That's why when I hear people say, why don't you recognize Ejimako as the lawyer, the leader attorney? I say, IPOB, we have a standard. If we see you going against our standard, we relegate you direct because we have a focus. Don't you know that? We have a focus. Maxwell Okpara is one of the people that we are going around secretly encouraging Ekperima. For your information, I can, I can tell you with assurance that the Nigerian DSS has all those phone conversations. Maybe he don't know. Maybe he knows anyway, because he's their agent. Where he was giving Ekperima, go ahead. Don't worry. Maxwell, you are hearing. He knows. DOS is a no nonsense this thing. That's why they don't tolerate, because we are volunteers. The IPOB, we are volunteers all around the world. We put our own effort and money. The DOS, nobody pays them. The only person being paid DOS was Nnamdi, and you see how she went. You see now, these people are people that are managing, doing their works, feeding their families, taking their responsibilities, and also contributing, doing what they should do as the leadership of this struggle. And this man is disparaging them. No, it's a no-go area, because he wants to bring the DOS down so that they will have their way on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't you know that? Aye. This is the truth of the matter. Let me replay it, please. Let me go back. Let me go back a bit. Let me listen.
When I was there, the people of Nigeria were waiting just to carry out the awareness and let you people know what is going on. I don't know whether I can continue. Should I continue?
Wow.
Yes. Anybody who wants Nigeria in quote to develop should support Nnamdi. I know what I'm telling you. I did, as I did Dokubo's matter with Jesus Kayamo. I did Wazuke's case with Jesus Kayamo. In fact, that
I did the Wazirike's case with Festus Keyamo. Should we clap for him for compromising on Wazirike? No, should we clap for him? Is Wazirike's Masob still something to write home about? That is what they want to turn IPOB, please. No, he's in the midst of not even in meeting. To tell them so that they will look at how they roll. They go side by side, meeting, tarnishing the image of DOS. Are you getting what I'm saying? DOS that is being even institutionalized. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is part of the DOS. He said it, but for him, he wants people to be tarnishing the image, to be rubbing down on DOS, so that he and others, they will have their own way in order to enter Mazi Nnamdi can do what they want to do, their mission, to do their mission. We are here to checkmate them. We are watching. I say we are watching. Are you getting what I'm saying? If for example, I personally knew that this man was handy in bringing out Wazirike under that condition he is today, putting Masob, relegating Masob to the dustbin of history. Honestly speaking, I will campaign for him never to near Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm telling you honestly. Is this clip I had it, but many people will not understand because of their evil hatred against IPOB, against DOS. They clap, they start targeting DOS, not knowing that once you destroy the leadership, everywhere will become anarchy. Who will organize? Nothing. Everybody do your own thing. Now, as he went to this meeting, Mbise meeting in Vienna, isn't it? Not even the whole totality of Igbo meeting. No. Everybody, how will they organize themselves? What will they do? But we are IPOP. And that is why we have been campaigning. We must be organizable under one central command so that we can be able to achieve something huge. Because we know that disorganization means defeat. Don't you see how America is fighting tooth and nail so that Russia and China and Iran and others will never, Brazil will never be together? Don't you see that? Don't you see? They towards each so be and India and all of them. They want you be separate, be separate. That is why when I see some of all these people now photo on na social media, I'm not say okay ndị Igbo anyway abụrụ ndị Igbo ọnụ, but I am actually got the thing. IPOB is a solution. Ọ na-abụrụ ndị Igbo. We see people talking on social media, castigating DOS. You see them if they are nowhere. Nowhere, no group, nothing. So you ask yourself, okay, let us take an example of this person. He belongs to nowhere. He's just talking, oh, Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Another person belongs to nowhere. He's just talking Biafra. No practical thing, no organizability. How do we achieve anything? It's a commonsensical question. Because before you can achieve something, you should be together. That is the reason why Nigeria made sure to thwart us, so that we don't be together. They turn Aniocha people, they are heard that they are not Igbo. They turn Ikwere people, say you are separate people, just do your own thing. They turn Igbos in Kogi that no, you are not, you are now not. Those in Benue, no, you are not Tanas now, you are no longer Southeast. You are not Igbo. So that is it. Everybody be your own. How do you think that we can make it? We will become slaves forever. That is when you see these people now fit castigating IPOB leadership on social media, ask them very simple question. Mazi, one name which group you belong? Under what umbrella do you want us to fight? Tell me. Okay, everybody. You are one man squad, right? Okay, me, I will be one man squad. Another person will be one man squad doing his own thing, no organizability. How do you think that we can achieve anything? Go and sit down. Go and sit down, Diara. You are doing your own thing. I'm doing my own thing. No. I mean, we are under no common group. We are under no administration, nothing. Only you are coming on social media talking, nothing. Okay, he go and talk to Mbise in Spain. I mean in Vienna. He will go and talk to Mbise in Canada also. What will he achieve? Immediately he move out from there. The gossip will be Nnamdi, DOS, and wow. They are bad people on wow. Nothing more. That is nothing more. Nothing again. No achievement. No achievement. Oh, no solution. Oh, the IPO, the DOS, and wow. Oh, he doesn't contribute nothing. He's not in any group to, champion whatever that we are commonly looking for. No. But we carry it on the head. The DOS, and wow. So they be. But these are people that have been contributing their efforts and finance for more than 1 decade. in a common movement, in a common group, that is IPOP. Do you see how they are trying to flank us? Are you witnessing how they are trying to flank us so that IPOB will be destroyed, so that they will now deal with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as they wish? Are you getting it? Are you getting it? Are you getting what I'm saying? That is what they are doing. That is their destiny now. That is their mission. When we finish a fight, they bring another. We are equal to the task now. We are not afraid. So let me continue, please. Let me continue. Just continue listening. Let me continue playing. This is Maxwell Okpara, who is one of the attorneys of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Listen, continue listening, please. He has brought himself out, so we will give him the treatment he deserves.
Nobody will throw knockout. They will borrow money. They will say this project will go here, this project will go here. None is going to Southeast. Nobody will step him. Immediately you step him, ordinary police station in one division in the Southeast is enough to quench the protest. And they have known us for that. Something that you cannot do. There's something that the president of this country will do today. The entire space will shut down. In fact, he won't even do it because you know. What will be the repercussion? But our own will just do anything and get away with it. Nobody wants to talk. Look at private chat everywhere sending me. Now whatever harder than can be. June 14th. That's when I became 40 years. So on that June 14th, 1975, my mama born me for labor room. Some of my mates died inside labor room. Some even died in the womb. No be so. Some die after 1 year, some die after. I can tell you most of my friends are dying in the secondary school. Some even die in the university. So if God decide to take it like that, so be it. I'm grateful to Him. So that is this thing. The case Nnamdi Kanu matter, just as I'm telling you people, is not supposed to even go back to court again. A lot of judgment has been given. Court of Appeal gave judgment, discharging in all the whole matters. Since I've been practicing law, the first in history since Nigerian jurisprudence.
He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shouldn't be in court again because since October 13, 2022, that the court released him. Is it not what IPOB we have been championing? That since that time, let us stop any court. Let us continue on the court verdict, discharged and acquitted, we stand. So that if they are holding him, let him be there. So that agitation, but they said no, they remove Mommy Binta. Their Mommy Binta told the Jimako and him and all of them. The obstacle you have in this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case is Ozekome and Ejiofor. Remove them and I will give you people bail. Have you people forgotten? Which we are shouting. They use him with Jimako and Kanu and all of them, the siblings, in order to remove this very, very decent people. Ozekome, that has been campaigning everywhere he goes. We told them that, look, in the verdict of 13th of October 2022, we stand discharged and acquitted. There should no more be anything like a court. They said no, they have to continue. We get bail, and they pursue with blackmail and insult. They pursue Ozekome and Ejiofor. And okay, on 15th of December, what happened? And today they are going back to the status quo. What we fought for before, say no. This man is saying that, there was a place, he said, I think Adeli said, that's what his DOS doing. When they cannot, organize this and that. I say, okay, so now they know. DOS organize a very working strategy. Sit at home. Monday, sit at home. Which every Biafran wholeheartedly reciprocated and accepted. Then went back. Nnamdi Kanu sibling with him. They went back and convinced Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, say no, he's a neko. They sold out all those that Monday sit at home, and they forced the HDOS to come and cancel that sit at home after doing it for once only. That was the genesis of the problems we are having. You have heard it from Mazi Chinasa. The DOS is talking. Is it the one they frustrate any movement they make, any move they made? They say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give order. Mazi, oh yeah, respect it. Don't go to finance. Don't talk about Ekperima. Don't do this. Cancel it at home. How do you want them to work? That is a question. Is now you understand the things that have been happening, that it is completely artificial. It is orchestrated in order to disregard, to set up the DOS at the Biafran population, to make them fail woefully, to destroy them. Is it not this criminal? Is it not what started this nonsense in Biafra land? One, they block money. Do you think that Nanya did it on his own care? On her own decision? No. They don't release any money. But they want IPOB to succeed. They want the DOS to function. Is it? But they block the money. They block the money, the fund, IPOB fund, that they should use to work. And they canceled, they forced IPOB leadership out of obedience. Sometimes I used to think to myself, I say, look, I ask myself this question. I say, if it is now, for example, with this stage we are now, and the IPOB leadership puts a working strategy that our people respected, and we are, we are doing with their whole heart, like this sit at home, this sit at home, in order to, help to campaign for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the other come, they say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, oh, stop it. I ask myself, do you think that the DOS should listen? And that is my own view. I answer myself, I say, no, I don't think. Because that time is that time, 4 years back. They did it to set up DOS against Biafrans. Immediately they did the thing. They went back to push Ekperima, say, continue enforcing it at home. And they unleash propaganda. Do you see how? No. Sometimes I say, nah, our liberation, when is very far. It's very far. Plain dirty politics is one of the main reasons why you see even some people that compromise on ground zero today carrying gun. That is one of the things that make them. They themselves, they are the people that block fund. They are the people that stopped the Monday sit at home. But they went back through Ekperima, start announcing that the DOS, they sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They took money. That is why they canceled Monday sit at home. Nobody no longer blame Onion do that. Oh, it's him that gave order. Nobody reminded nobody. They say it's the DOS that cancel. They collect billions and cancel sit at home. Do you see how mischievous? That's why Mazi Chinasa called these people narcissists. You will go and do something. You will go and blow, knock a gong inside the bush and come out and start asking, who knocked that gong? Do you see? That is why I tell to DOS now, do the right thing. Don't listen to nobody. You by now do the right thing. Don't listen to nobody. Do you see as this man say DOS my foot? Also tell him Maxwell Okpara my foot. Continue doing the right thing. Let him continue individual campaign. Go from country to country in order to castigate, smear the name of the DOS. And it's a sacred institution, no respect. And you think you are fighting, he is fighting to liberate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a genuine way. He wants him compromised. They want to kill the head of the struggle, so that every other thing will be Wazirike style. Na potassium guiga. Arọrọ gị ego ga na-abịa na-akụzi IPOB. People be agbakọ na be gị na-azazi one family. Hey, Ọhamadike. No, we will look beyond that. And we will never allow these people to compromise Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am telling you, in any way. Because we are seeing a very bad handwriting on the wall. With the confession and the strategy of this particular person. We are seeing another thing, and we are going to handle it. This is IPOB. I used to say it. This is IPOB. The highest thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did is to gather people of all walks of life under IPOB from everywhere around the world. The good, the bad, the ugly, the intellectuals, the troublemakers, the godogodos, the mandio beach, mandi with a brain computer, mandi with a brain anohia, gather under one family. Yeah, they say no. Oh, you can be manipulated. Like no, we are not Masop. That's why I'm always proud of that. I'm proud to say that. I say no. We are not local champions. I'm Masop. You come and no. Manipulators, which means we are Google now. Which means the suffer we suffer to travel everywhere we are. The experience we got is rubbish. Which means because I want to hear motra. No, if we can be manipulated by because you're a lawyer, representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you think that we can under our presence, under our watch, you will turn Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Wazirike. You will turn Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Asari Dokubo. No, now we are here. IPOB is here. That is the thing. So we will never allow it. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, let me many things this man said. There are many things he said.
And what he's planning to do. That he want to see if the Southeast, various states in the Southeast can adopt the law into the various House of Assembly. And the intention of ESN is to protect our farmland. Yeah. So he was using that opportunity to explain. I was even asking this prosecutor, is it for government or for us? But so you need to see that trial. Then they said is the speech Nnamdi Kanu was making. And they played the speech. The speech is very straightforward. Any police you see that use the gun given to him to protect criminals and he's using it to kill innocent persons, collect that gun and kill him. Because it's self-defense. What is wrong about it? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you say that a leader who allow people to come through Operation Python to go and kill people that is governed, what do you want him to say? That leader should be killed. So in all these things, they say they close their listen. Is that or they say that it's on? My brother, tell me the case there. So we have applied for our no case submission, and they have given us, we adopted, argued, so they gave us 10th of October. And we believe that 10th of October, Nnamdi Kanu should be released. Personally, I told him, guy, if on the 10th of October, they did not release you, it then means that this man, James Omotosho, is going to convict you.
So that, listen, he told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he said, guy, if on the 10th they didn't release you, which means James Omotosho is going to jail you. Listen to their strategy, their next strategy after 10th.
So the best thing there is that don't come to court again.
He said, don't come after, if they didn't release you on 10th, which means don't come to court again. That is their strategy. Oh, what their strategy? The same thing we have been clamoring for since 13th of October 2022. That as long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, by the High Court and acquitted, discharged and acquitted. Let us hold it there. No more court. Now we continue pushing. Let him be there, no court date, nothing. So that the whole world will be pushing everywhere. They said, no, no. What is IPOB? What is DOS? They put out the lawyers, the very respectable lawyers. Real good plan on the right direction. They said no. They by mommy Binta. Oh, who is asking them again? Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu siblings. Who is, they used to push out, relegate, and disparage DOS in order to push out all those, make people forget how many times they have said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. On the 15th of December 2022, they said that he will be released that day. Even they went as far as planning, you need a flight ticket, the private jet that will come and carry him, this and that. They don't want the people to remember that side, to be holding them accountable. That is why every time what matters to them is they use DOS as in order to cover people. There is a way to control the population. It's just like Nigerian government. They know how to hold the population hostage. They will put BB in Niger. Everybody will be watching BB. Discuss. Before you know, if they didn't put that, they will put a very dark man. Oh, he is a person now, the savior of Nigerian population. Everybody will be calling out now, wow, come and fight for me. They know how to hold the people hostage. They will make you disconcentrate you from the reality that is going on. That is what they are doing, our people. Every time it's DOS as so that you forget, you don't no longer hold them accountable. Say, nah, but come on, since 2022 December, you have taken over. You said the Ozekome was the problem, didn't you? I mean, the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sibling. You said the Ejiofor was the problem, didn't you say that? That once you take over, finish, he will be released. He don't want the population, the people, to ask them this question, to remember this. That is why they bring out controversies, lies, fabricate black mess and lies against the DOS all the time. So that every time you can have DOS, hey, now wow, and this DOS, they say they do this, and why say doing this? You have forgotten. You will never even remember to hold them accountable. Is strategy. After why go to cover their mess. That is it. So now he's after come that if they didn't release him, he told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he say, which means this man will jail you, so no more coming to court. Even himself say, I will hands up, I will not come to court because I get to do. Biafra, they must that court. They are lawyers now, and they continue listening.
Don't even appear in court. Personally, you won't see me.
He said personally he will be gone. Nobody will see him again. All for their plan. Biafrans will hold these people responsible. Hannah, they want to jackpot. Yeah, they have told you the because when they should be with IPOB as a bunch on our shot everywhere. They didn't. Because they don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu released with dignity. They want him to be released under their own terms of compromisation. But Onyendu said no. That is why they are running helter-skelter. Helter-skelter. How can you be fighting for a leader of a group and you hate that group? Tell me, is it possible? Whereas it is IPOB that made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu what he is. Now you are disparaging the DOS. They did this. They don't did this. The DOS that the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with you people have been fighting. Tooth and nail. Any move they make, they will frustrate them. Any single move they come out to announce to make, they will be frustrated in order to make them fail. This struggle, Biafrans, I crave your indulgence, please. Both people, many of us have a hot temper. I say most of us, but let us relegate it to the background. This struggle is not about temper. We will put, I can measure this thing. This is what I tell people. Because I see in the Igbo people that, right from our culture, and as I used to propose that this is part of our culture that also we should try to repair. Families not being together, because we don't know how to face our problems. We don't know how to solve our problems. Instead, we run away from the problem. It's a very huge, it's affecting us. I am telling you. Brother and brother, this one we go, no, but they go, no, they have big compound though, that if you want, they can build a 5-story building. His fellow brother will build 3 stories if they want and live together. A lot of wine. You not together now. Oh, no. He want to go and do his own thing separate, right from family. So that one problem. Because he knows that if he stays with his brother, he's married, his brother is married, their children will be having qualms, fighting. So they don't want to face all those problems. Sometimes there will be complaints. Sometimes there will be this and that. We don't want to face all those ururu problems or family problems, which is a fault. A fault to us. Because he made us, that thing makes us not to be able to face a problem. Instead, we try to avoid it and run away. No, we shouldn't avoid problems. We should face problems and solve it. Do you know that any compound, any family that is a big family, we are able to overcome, regulate. Nwata onye a nwa onye a na nwa onye a lụrụ ọgụ this and that, nne ha pụta oke onwe ha ọnụ si no na your child beat my child first, why this and that, why am na-ebe nwa m pụta gị rụọ ya anya, why I used to watch those kind of family pick up. But let me tell you, if all those things is being regulated and the children grew up together, oh my goodness me, a family na toto now. Because you'll be remembering when you used to fight together. Now, that time on I will go big boys and girls. Now, that family bondage will be there. Now, because all those stories now, John Cheteya, you cannot even stay without being with your brother or sister. Honestly, you ain't cannot. Now, on the core story, no tonushi and the child, man, no. That time maybe no, when I walk and I got the look at no, family meeting on Poggy Dam, on the Tete, on the Chewa, my wife and your wife, look at you people, they fight before now. You see the people, big boys, you people, we are fighting for that time. Look, on the Chegide, on the Chewa, it makes the family become more, more tight. But we run away from it. All those things is affecting us, even as we grow. You don't have any initiative to solve problem. You want to avoid it. That is why, even your brother now you move out. I don't want problem. Instead of facing it, that is why people are used to be in group, the same group with. Before pneumonia, saying na chok am kare uruko taka group age chok am kare mshiko eba apo. Say, hey, ishi eba apo, mshi eba apo. Onya show cut all his what's up. Onya pull away. Is that problem solved? I like to touch people where you reason. No, as you insult me, I use annoyance to come out to say na chok am kare here. Is it because me and you therefore the same group? Nah, in the Mazi Biafra. No, you're not the same group. You're not. I talk. I'm no teacher. You talk. If you come out, I come out. The other person come out. Is the problem solved? The answer is no. Instead, the problem will continue heaping. It's exacerbated. That is it. The problem will continue adding. Do you know the best thing? We stay in that group. If we fight it here. If I want insult, I could another person. You will see people, cool-headed people that will come and settle. Okay, okay, what happened? By that time, you have understood this person. I have understood him. You have understood me. Now, you see that the cause of that problem will not start again. Oh, no person will cause that problem again in that manner. By that time, we have understood ourselves a bit. Before we do it 2 or 3 times, we have come to understand the way we feel and the way we talk. That problem will be solved. And we continue together towards our goal. That is how families grow. But in our own, no way. I say this struggle opened my eyes. Man and Igbo, we have a long way. I went a long way to control our emotions and our anger. And no day again. That is why Igbo groups used to have different gangs, subgroups. Before you do it, before you know, this person will come out and form his own. Instead, he now flaunt money to tell you that he can use money to buy other people. This person he will castigate this one, gossip against this one, or form all his own cabal. These are the diseases we are curing here on Radio Biafra. And inside IPOB, do you remember in IPOB there is no cabalism? Now, clap for IPOB now. I now worry and Igbo, honestly. IPOB no now worry and Igbo, but you don't know. We will be inside the IPOB family, we fight. People are dialogue. I now but I be all family I make say okay, it's okay. Onye bugo no ma ya born ma ya la from the measure ya la hiura. Ya chechiche. Ya patakwechi. IPOB one family. Okwekwe his brother akasim na wow. But what you do the other day, wow. That is the beauty of it. Not running away from the problem. Once you run away from the problem, you have destroyed everything. Now, what remains is what? Forming cabalism, turning against the group. That is it. And that is where our people are getting it bad. We thought that the French cannot fight. No, we can fight. We can fight. But once we fight, after I magically. That is why I say, okay, this struggle. We no go because of annoyance. With annoyance, we throw it. We throw what? Now with annoyance, we collect back our thing. This struggle, I got here. No person will provoke us into living. No, we dare here. People have died. Remember that. Our brother was shot and while dying, he carrying his intestine on the hand. Telling, as he's dying slowly, he's shouting, he said, make ona get me Biafra, make ona, please get me, and he's talking that until he died. Is these people, do you remember them? These are the people we are going to disappoint because of your ego. Nah, do you know who you are talking to? Is it because I did with you here? Do you know where I'm working? Do you know that I'm not a factory worker like you? Do you know that I have PhD? That your PhD is it more than the blood of people, innocent blood of our people that have died in this struggle, fighting for this struggle? What of the families that have been scattered? Do you know that there are orphans in our land? Do you know that IPOB is taking care of? Their mother and father have been massacred. No, we must get it right. That is my own. So anybody that is coming like Maxwell Okpara in order to relegate IPOB or the leadership of IPOB to the background, telling us that he released the Asari Dokubo. He played the key role of releasing Wazike from jail. No, that he come to kill IPOB. He come to destroy IPOB in order to raise his own profile that, oh, he's the person that released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. On what condition? What is the condition of ihe na-atọ ụtọ asị gị ama ntọ ka otu ochie dị ka otu ochie atọ na ihe a na-atọ ụtọ isi na ọ na-atọ ka milk na ihe a na-atọ ụtọ ọ na-atọ sugar na different ka ndị o release ka ote ahụ dị ha in their quest. Yes, individually they are billionaires. They are now working with the Nigerian government. They are being managed by the Nigerian government in order to make sure that they quell similar things, to deceive people, thinking that they are still who they were. That is what they want to do, IPOB. But we no go agree. We are here. We have eagle eyes. Continue listening, please.
What am I coming there to do? Are you know what I'm saying? Do you know Belaya said if you speak the truth, you will die. If you tell lies, you will die. You better speak. So since you know that if you have a lawyer to defend you, they are going to convict you. Why are we still having a lawyer? So they better convict you now. Do you know what I'm saying? Let it be on record. That's my own strategy. It may be wrong, but that's my own. So, but the only thing we are going to do is that we have to go and use opportunity to move around the whole world. Let us begin to sensitize our people.
You are sensitizing our people now. What is IPOB doing? No, what has IPOB been doing? No, it's now you as an individual want to sensitize the whole world. That is what is sensitizing the whole IPOB family is everywhere around the world. You see, we shout on Radio Biafra, shout on our family meetings, televise it, broadcast our family meetings all over the world on social media. Preach to people, to Igbos that don't care. For them to understand that what we are fighting for is for everybody. Now it is him that is going to sensitize everybody. No, he wants to destroy the name of DOS to the whole Biafrans, the whole Igbo people. Because it's going on Igbo people. Do you hear me? We are Biafrans, we are IPOB. That is it. Continue listening, please.
Let us begin to let our people know, not all this rubbish, the so-called IPOB politics, they left what they're supposed to do.
Do you hear him?
And what they're talking, who is the head, who is not the head.
Do you see how he's disparaging a structured organization that the useless politics of IPOB? Him that is not doing politics. Why is he meeting people? No, it's not politics. Don't know that politics is a lawyer. Politics is about organization of people. That is it. Without organization, you can never achieve anything. It doesn't matter. Without organization, you can't achieve anything. What you will do is just nonsense. Go and cut a deal and come out as an individual. Then make a IPOB one family. The corrupt mindset, the people of low dignity will surrender you and start saying, yeah, that's one family. No. We don't want it. Our eyes on the goal. That is it. So you see how many times he disparaged IPOB and DOS. But he is the leader. I mean, he is a counsel to our leader. Don't he send cheese on your body? Oh, what does it mean? He doesn't care about IPOB. He doesn't care about DOS. He doesn't care about our structure. What matters to him, Nnamdi Kanu put out from anyhow. Cut the deal. Leave this thing. Come out. So that tomorrow I will brag that I'm the person that you will be on my file, that I brought out Sari Dokubo, I brought out Wazik, and I brought out Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But people don't ask under what condition. These are agents. That is why light and darkness does not go together. You understand? That is why they hate DOS. That's why they hate IPOB, because DOS don't take nonsense from, useless people. You understand me? This man played, he exhibited one character in the court one time on one of our brothers that made even the DOS to be afraid. And they confronted him that time. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because I said, we are not saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should come out at all costs. No. He must come out with Biafra flag or with dignity. And we continue without being compromised. If you say, oh, let him just come out first at all costs. No, which means at the cost of Biafra IPOB. Sell Biafra and come out. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, being a wise person he is, he predicted this. He announced it, say, in case one day, Adam Ima, why you talk something? As a man, your account sometimes they pokwa your family go ha say Adam ama le account enwekwere m account dị ụta na Zenith Bank. Leya ego no ya for now the 500 million naira. Enwekwere m account na eba. Enwekwere m account na this ụlọakụ. Igwacha ada ama maka ọdịnicha gwara oboshi because anything can happen. Mother. So that in case tomorrow I want to catch my Honda, I want to make a Bawaziara Mazim here Basra my account. Lay ya kwa no no go lay ya here. Oh here jikweku, oh here Mazin Nnamdi Kanu ji manye osikwa ada amakwa ama. Awokwa mmadu. IPOB has a mind of its own. No. You people should not take me to be Pope, Emefie. Infallible. No. Adam Akwama. Imo okere ekpe, odendo ke ekpe in case. Adam Akwama. Tomorrow, who knows? I never think about it, and I will never think about. I'm a human being. No. Any day I come out and start saying, please, I want somebody at my back cut off my neck. People will continue. What matters is Biafra, not me. You always make okay. It's a situation like the Adam Akwama. People walk with negatives around. Maybe you don't never know. They give me mind-bending substance. You never can tell. Continue. That is how a wise person speaks. A wise man, oh yeah, we so that Yaro. I say, Papa kukure kulele na wanara mwezi or matazi account onye account because if the father don't do that, all those money will be lost. The people that don't know anything about it, they will share the money. The bank maybe bank manager check na sign off the money. I share some years, no person, no sign off. And one year I be claiming. This thing. Do you see that? Who lost? So that is how Ada Makwama Onyendu Kukureya. You understand? And we are here to remind it to all of us. So that it's not something that is abstract. No, don't say no. We are not sentimental. That is a thing. So we must continue. So what this man is saying, we don't care. What matters to him is for him to be, for him to be in record that, as he said, I release. Do you know that if really Asari Dokobo, his quest for resource, let's put it like that, the militancy is resource control. Had it been that the resource of Niger Delta, remember Imo and Abia is part of Niger Delta. Had it been the resources they fought and the resources we are under them, now they'll be paying, we are paying tax to the center and we control our resources. Do you think that this man will keep quiet? He will come out, even Asari Dokubo will be the person to put him as something, saying, now these are the people that even fought bravely for me to come out in this dignified, for us to have this result. Do you see that? But he was compromised. That is why it is even very shameful for even Asari Dokubo to talk about him because he know that he compromised. So who cares about who help you to compromise? Who cares? That's why it is even absurd when he said it. I say, oh, so this man played a very vital role. This man played a very vital role in compromising Owazirike. So is this man, he have come again to our leader? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let me continue playing, please. I will soon round up. Let me continue playing. Where is it?
Should we be even talking about that at this period? Our eye should be on the ball. What is the ball? What do we do to make sure to force federal government of Nigeria to do the needful? That's what you should be talking about. Any place we see the president will protest. He's going to Brazil and people there to protest. That's the work of US director of state. Not attacking each other.
Who is attacking each other? Who is attacking each other? Anything that IPOB or plans, is it not you people that will go and disparage it, rubbish it? Tell Mazi now they cannot give order. No, don't do it. Oh, don't you see that? When you don't, if you call us something, we call you something. But when you rubbish us, we are legions. We put you in a place. You are an individual. Maxwell Okpara is an individual. Is nothing. We put you down to the lowest where you belong to. And this is as long as we have known this, that you played a critical role in immobilizing, compromising Asari Dokubo and Owazirike, you will see what will happen these days. He said it. Don't worry. Oh, he needs publicity. We will give him publicity as he wants. We will give him publicity. Let me just round up. Let me round up a bit. Let me round up a bit. There is a place I'm looking for. There is a place I'm looking for. There is a place I'm looking for so that I round up. There is a place I'm looking for. Please hold on. Yeah, listen.
Question is, in respect to this.
This is an IPOB member. This is time of question. When IPOB member speaks, because he's in their midst. Listen to him, please. It's a question to Maxwell Okpara on that Vienna meeting in MBC. Listen. I mean, MBC meeting in Vienna.
Particular issue we are facing, where you came for now is, you said somebody called you, a coordinator called you that this you are coming. You didn't inform the DOS, and you said DOS on my feet, on my foot. Now my question is, you are a lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have been standing solidly with him. You are coming to address the Igbos about his issue. You know there is a structure that he laid down and there is leadership in them he put in place. Why didn't you inform them? Why didn't you inform them that look at my mission of coming to address people?
Thank you, sir.
I've not finished.
Okay, please go.
Now,
That's the first question.
that's my first question. Second question is that you said you always see our leader Mazi Nnamdi 3 times in a week. And on every occasion, I think our leader used to pass information to you people. Whom does he direct you people to pass this information? And why is it that you people first go on social media to pass the information when you know you people, he has a structure he laid down to? And because of that, it was the problem of passing information on social media that created divisions and let me say confusions among the freedom fighters. Thirdly, when we are at the initial time our leader was arrested, the rumor was kidnapped. The rumor was our leader, the DOS sold our leader. That the DOS, and that is what made a lot of people to withdraw from the struggle because they couldn't believe in the decision. But most of us who are hardcore members knew that our leadership or the DOS cannot do such a thing. In all the meetings, you have been get a meeting with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention. Has he ever revealed to you how he was betrayed?
That's the questions.
No, then the third one. I want to.
This is the third one.
The third one, but the final one is
that's the fourth one.
The fourth one now. I want you to pass a message to our leader once you get to Nigeria.
Okay, this one is not a person. This one
I want you to pass a message.
Thank you, Mr. Smart.
Wait, let me. I want you to pass our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when you get to Nigeria. That whoever advised him to, or whoever connected him to all these ladies in America, was on the table where his kidnapping was planned. Whoever directed him to go to Kenya was on the table where his kidnapping was planned.
Yes.
That was mighty sin.
Can I get that?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Let me trash it.
Yeah, trash it after then another person will answer.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's for sure.
Okay, one. On the issue of why didn't you tell the DOS?
Yes.
I don't know who are the DOS.
Do you see? He said he don't know who are the DOS, but he's representing the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Don't you see that this man is in a mission? It's the same thing with Ejimako. That you don't know there is one chick, Doziem said this and that. Don't you see that? They don't care. What matters to them is to hypen or to increase their status as those that release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They don't care under which condition. Let him compromise or they pressure him to compromise. They don't care. Or don't you see that? Or does he care about Masob? Let me ask Biafrans. Maxwell Okpara, does he care about Masob? But he's bragging that he's, when I say the leader of Masob is released, that he is released today, it is because of him. But Masob is dead. Or let me put it, their real focus is dead. Is that what you want? That is what you want to do to IPOB. That is why he said he don't know the DOS because he don't care to know them. Because you cannot tell me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you want, he cannot ask Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who are these DOS? Please, can you send me, give me the number or this and that or anything? Send me a message. It is not something that is hidden. Please, nobody should call me, please. My lines have not opened. Are you hearing me? Or do you see how they operate? And that is how we know them. That is how we know them. Let me stop so far. Because if you don't call the DOS anything, they will not call you anything. When they see that you are hell-bent, don't you see Mazi Chinasa was asked by an infiltrator here last month or last 2 months. No, last month. See, July 28 or something like that, while on air. Do you recognize Barrister Jimako as the lead counsel of or the counsel attorney representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. He think he will shake his mouth, say, no, I recognize him, but he said, no. You know, I love that. We don't romance with a virus or sickness. So we tell it to you can sin, you can insult anything. You can insult even one person. Insult Mazi Sanwo-Olu, no problem. Insult as an individual. Mazi Chike. But once you insult that generality, the institution, DOS or IPOB, that is sin that has no against the Holy Spirit. No forgiveness. That is why Martina Sanwo-Olu answered, no, we don't recognize, because he disparaged the DOS. He disparaged the struggle, because this is our heart. This struggle is our heart and soul. You can talk against one individual, no problem. But once you enter into disparaging the struggle, the IPOB or the DOS, we can never forgive you. That is the thing, because that is why we are here. You want to put sword in the umbilical cord that guides us, so that we shall now become single, so that you will have your way. No, we will not allow it. This is where I'm going to stop. But remember, please, let me go back to remember that it is very important for us to be countering all these media, including BBC Pidgin, that has been, peddling lies against IPOB, that Simon Ekpa is a member of, or is a leader of IPOB, or a member of IPOB, of which the question you should ask, go to their timeline, educate them. How can Simon Ekpa be the leader of IPOB or a member of IPOB? He is convicted in Finland, whereas Finland IPOB family is 120% running, no problem. Don't you know that if had it been this experiment is a member of IPOB, as they said, they will immediately start, as they convict Simon Ekpa to 6 years, immediately they will close up IPOB. They will retrieve their license, IPOB license. Are you getting me? They will immediately retrieve it or revoke it. IPOB legal license to operate in Finland. So we need to make it, I take it as a duty, please. Anywhere you see them, that is, don't you see, once you see BBC, spread the fake news, counter them. I think we need to be giving them the treatment we used to give to them before, calling them. Because that is what they spread. They like spreading fake news. The fake news they spread in Nigeria in 1966 is the cause of what we are suffering today. That the Zogo plan the Igbo coup. BBC announced it. The first media to announce it. Oh, Igbos have struck. Whereas even the Hausas, the Fulani, everybody in the north is rejoicing that this is a revolution. But the BBC came and changed the whole narrative. And they say, come on. It's true, all are Igbo. Now, wow, they start giving the fake narrative. So anywhere you see them, attack them. They know now we practice guerrilla journalism. Please do not give them any gap. This is where I'm going to stop. I will go into a few minutes break so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that people can call. Please do not go away. I will surely be right back. Please do not go away.
Biafrans and all the lovers of freedom, all IPOB members around the world, good evening, and may God bless every one of you. This evening, I just want to call the attention of all IPOB members worldwide and Biafrans and sympathizers of the Biafran struggle. I'm making this statement based on what just happened yesterday when the Finnish court convicted Simon Epa on terrorism charges. Since 2021, from the time Mazi Kanu was renditioned, the world knows and everybody knows how we have fought to make sure that this man have nothing to do with IPOB and the Biafran struggle. Our battle to separate him from IPOB activities and our quest for freedom, they are all in the public. From the word go, we knew some IPOB leadership members, we have intelligence reports on how he was pushed into IPOB. We have concrete intelligence report. That is why from day one, we resisted anything about him. Even when Mazi Kanu said he should broadcast on the radio, he did not mean he should come and take over the radio Biafra. And we set aside the rules because he was not part of an IPOB. He was not part of IPOB. He is not an IPOB member. We made it very, very clear that he will never broadcast on the radio Biafra unless certain conditions are met, which he totally refused. And the IPOB leadership told him clearly that he will never broadcast on radio Biafra. And we maintained on that because we know, we have intelligent reports. He was being prepared as an agent provocateur to destroy IPOB. Today, he has been sentenced. And it is not something I want every IPOB member or media personnel to be celebrating because it is not yet over. He might be used by the government, he might be used by Southeastern politicians, but they have a greater plans for using him. Today, they have convicted him. Do you think they don't read all the newspaper publications? Do you think they don't read everything we talk about him? Do you think they are not reading it? Ask yourself, why are they always tagging him to IPOB? Knowing quite well that he's not an IPOB member. The IPOB Finland made a public notice that he was never their member. The leadership of IPOB through the Directorate of State wrote to the Finnish government, wrote to his community, the council. We wrote to the foreign ministry. We wrote to the president. When we were trying to disassociate IPOB, that was not enough for us. We organized an European protest in front of his place, which is close to where he's been. We conducted this protest in front of his house. IPOB members around the world, from America to Canada to all Europe, Asia, they all attended this protest to inform the Finnish government that this young man causing havoc in Biafran region has nothing to do with the Biafran struggle. That he is an agent provocateur. He is being used to cause insecurity in our place. Every one of us can agree that the moment Mazi Kanu was renditioned, he formed all kind of everything. He copycat every department of IPOB. Every department in IPOB, he copycatted it. And he was using it. He ceased to be IPOB member. And today, if you watch out his case, they calculated
the timeline for the crimes he committed was from August 2021 till November 2024. He entered a plea bargain in Finland. Most of you do not know. He said that he was being instructed. He will be given informations, what to post, that whatever he was doing is that informations are being passed to him and he have to pass it to the public. These are very complicated issues. And everybody should know he entered a plea bargain. Why should he enter a plea bargain? Because he entered the plea bargain for them to reduce his sentence because he still have an unfinished job for them. One thing is very, very issue. One thing is very, very important in this thing we are talking about. Every Biafran, everybody have to rally round. It is not time to celebrate things. The Nigerian government have used this guy and they have not finished using him.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name is Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Alo province of Biafra London. We are here live and direct. Today is the fourth day of 9th month, being September 2025. Our lines are now opened. Our WhatsApp and Signal line remains +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. I repeat once again, +61 405 142 547. You can call us and give us your view, please, because what we are here is we create awareness. We tell this is a radio, a revolutionary radio. This is IPOB radio, for your information. Radio Biafra, in defense of freedom. Onye ọbụla chọrọ nsogbu a ya enye ya nsogbu 1,000 times. That is it. Gone are the days when we forgive. No. Because we must maintain the sanctity of this movement. The focus must be attained. Mazi Ugochukwu, you are the first caller. Please go on. Can you hear me? Mazi Ugo, please go on, please go on.
And empower us more to continue fighting until we reach our destination. I say, man, we'll continue to empower. They will be hard and continue to empower Nnamdi wherever he is. And then I salute the DOS and all the whole principal officers, Biafrans at large. Mazi, your topic is one of the things that makes me to call to the tape you are playing about this Maswell. Chineke and Nabinenigwe. Biafra, this is your brother Ugo calling from UK. People that is closer to Maswell, tell him to come to London and make brokers. Ola, if that idiot call Maswell, I challenge him to come to London here and they make and tell us nothing that people to view. Some of our people so not ruthless about these criminals. Why I ask IPOB members? You people should have done that idiot push that idiot outside. He's saying, it pains me. It pains me. Tell Maxwell to come here in England. If he goes Ola with Yeshiba here, then you know that we are not IPOB. Let him go. He goes where he can. His criminal people are. Tell him to come to England. These are criminals. They went and surrendered on Nnamdi. This is the reason why Ozokome is a criminal. Ozokome is this. Jofo is that. You people pursue the people that are working with lie. Look at this Pagma. Since you people have been handling Nnamdi case, where is he? Is Nnamdi out? You think by propaganda, using propaganda against a Jofo and the Zokome. You think Biafra people like me are stupid? Or you think maybe Nnamdi Kanu that is there are stupid? You think he don't know what he's doing? These people are a bunch of cowards. Like as Mazi Jonathan said, Biafrans, One thing about my people is that you people don't develop this tough skin. Onion do say we should develop. I have it 100%. Pursue this pigeon, BBC pigeon. Why we have done it to BBC England here now? They close their airspace for us. Why? Who is BBC Pidgin English? This useless African stupid useless people they put there to be carrying propaganda for them. Is it them who cannot pursue? The thing is, how can we be on social media again? Social media during the war and after the war. Now we have the opportunity. This social media that we Zuckerberg and the so-called what are they provide for us, we can use them to narrate, to change the narrative. When these people come to us, why are we not making use of it? Is everything they're supposed to tell us? Not everything they're supposed to tell us. We pursue them. Do you think, Biafrans, do you think that if we did not separate a perima, calling Onion Dunem, calling IPOB, that is IPOB member, that is this, that, when we pursue him, he can make a convince them and push them into abyss. He now starts redirecting his step, calling another name. Imagine he was still calling IPOB, that he's IPOB. Or imagine that if they surrender this radio for Perima and he's preaching all these things in this radio, don't you think that Finland government will chase away IPOB in Finland? They will close them? You know, it's simple. You don't need somebody to tell you. Perima was convicted by a terrorist. How a terrorist go in a European country? You know what it is? Do you think let me tell you, these people are not stupid. It's we that are going to show them that we are not stupid, that we have, look at who we are. But when we see some certain things, we keep quiet. They have, how can we be alive? And we watch people, dishing propaganda against us while we are alive. While we are still alive. Who are these people we are not going to chase away? Mazi, before I go, see, I have to tell you people, if it is possible, you should invite this man called Masangwa. No matter, you see, I don't have friend. No matter interview you do, I will send you, I don't know if you've seen what Masangwa is saying about Finland. He's now, dishing propaganda. He's now telling Finland government that Finland government collected oil block from Nigeria. That's why they just Amareba. Masangwa is talking about. Masangwa is nowhere to be found. When we were showing him evidence of the killings of Samaneba we are doing in Biafra land, this stupid Masangwa is nowhere to be found. Mazi, invite Masangwa for an interview so that we will show him all Samaneba activities in Biafra land. Please, let's invite that Masangwa.
Things like this, you go to his line and him. That is the only thing we can do. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Sometimes, let me tell you, some people do not understand the situation we are in Nigeria. There's some foreigners. It is for you to go to their destiny and educate them. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you. In few days to come, every Biafran should be prepared. We have done it before, and we will continue doing it because that that is the thing. We must be ready in the coming weeks to launch telephone campaign against any media or any media house, from BBC to Associated Press and other major media houses that have decided to tag Simon Ekpa as IPOB leader, which he is not, or claim he is an IPOB member. After years of IPOB disassociating from his autopilot criminal, from this autopilot criminal, we should be ready. It will be announced in the coming weeks. That time we called BBC, we put them, they start running. When you call, they say, I know what you want to say, please. And they start begging you. We clog when they receive millions of calls per day. I'm telling you, we must be ready. If you are hearing my voice and as an IPOB, well, this is our system. Be ready. Anyhow, the other internal, internal memo. You bit of reputation, we start. We start, just a call. We started educating them. We clog their lines, so we disrupt their operations for many days. How we have done it, and we have done it several times. So we'll be ready for that. This is from the DOS, please. I am also joined by Mazi. Mazi, okay, for it. Please, Mazi, that are the caller on WhatsApp and Signal. Hold on, I will come to you, Mazi and Mikris and other. Please, Mazi, okay, please, can you hear me, Mazi? Okay, Mazi, okay. Now, hear me. There we
Our pen and our mat, I want the Anaka to do the needful. We don't need to be told. Because now we have had more. Let me appreciate our beloved leader, Mazi Nnamdi, who Kanu. That of memories which I will pay Zanya, oh, you not in the zoo. We appreciate your Lord, Uchechi. I know by grace of God, Kabema, are getting hit. It shall be permanent. Kabema, and then like I regard to you. And then the director met Mazi Chike, the same, and all his standard wonderfully well. Men and women of God, radicals all over the world. We must continue to appreciate all of you, the hardcores. Yeah, Mazi, thank you. Firstly, you talked about Erufai, what he did 2016. But the worst one he did was 2020 during the COVID, when they opened the northern borders for all the Fulanis all over the world to come into Nigeria without visa, and they normalized all of them. That is what we have today. And we should not forget that Aisha Buhari told us, it's in public domain, that his husband was hijacked. Who hijacked them? Erufai is among. They have to carry out all of them. But let me go to the Chikotambo this night. Mazi, when we see evil, we test evil. And when we see evil, we do not talk to boomerang, and it's always boomeranging. Talking about the mass web, let me go to the other one. I don't want to mention the name. Everything can hurry. All man all over the world know that the heart of this struggle is in Europe here. And somebody will travel or left Nigeria, went to Spain, went to France, went to Germany, which is the head. He didn't contact any other national coordinator. Mazi Domike is living there. You didn't speak with him. Then he went to Belgium, and in Sweden, when I called, he said he just left Belgium in Switzerland.
As he said, DOS my foot. He insulted us,
No, wait,
and
wait.
he's there.
I'm coming on Maxwell. He told me, he said, Mazi, I'm in Switzerland now. I've gone to European house. I've gone to that. I said, eh? In this Europe we are. I don't want again. I'm a Boeing guy of man. How come? Who is sponsoring you? Who is funding this your bill? Yeah, so me is a spiritual assignment. What do you mean by spiritual assignment? And the person I'm talking to, somebody that come to BTV, he had never shown his face one day. He's just like a Chinasa Oru. And tomorrow I see Chinasa in BTV showing people their face. Mazi, not a lie. I will call him say that no, I'm good. I told him. How could we be going country to country where we are? Mazi, that's why you because I watch. Why want to watch this Europe? I watch this struggle. I ain't one on Europe with this struggle road today. Somebody in Nigeria said, Mazi, we are in high season now. By this time next week Friday,
All of us are in Barcelona. Anybody can call here and tell me how much is the fare ticket, flight ticket to Barcelona. Go and come now. Not to talk of the hotel on a Krongon na Tampion on Imian. Then one country to another, one country to another, one country to another, one country to another. Switzerland, this is my brother. Chibi can not be here. Belgium, Francis is not there. Chinedu Collins not. And what I want people everywhere. National, he didn't consult them. And who is footing your bill? Is it just no? I want to help attack the US. Mazi, let that here. Say no. Okay. I've been in this talk to GTF came in limelight because I was studying a lot of the today. You cannot tell me anywhere, any protest, and I have to appreciate Smart in Austria. I want that question. Smart is that guy, whenever you see him, any rally, he has an Austria flag and the Biafra flag together. And that happened, oh my God, in a ZD shop. So, this our brother here were lawyer. Mazi, did you see the derogatory statement? They called on a guy if a motor show is not ready to going to with all impunity, knowing his state of health. Then he was the Indonesian president. Don't want to come into guy, but you put up at himself. Don't have any idea. Or now that you put you put up at him to the don't have any. He take consideration. He go into consideration, thinking he ain't going and he ain't going get okay, chief. You know his head. I ask no good but I bring Mazi. Pen until we start doing things the way it is. Listen, on anybody another part of the country after going in nonsense about Boko Haram, not to talk of Dan of Boko Haram, you don't wear body. And I be where human rights works. And that's the ticket. The thing that happened to find when they released him, I said that yeah, much like Belanke. And tomorrow gets me and the guy in the 900 for marker. He and the guy be up on no, from I for one, Mudonian do before God and man. 10 Takahalapim, they did not repeat me. And what they got be a human gun one. Because Hantanaga for their own benefit. It's only the wife. Mbolo 1 year affair. Onion do could that 3 places meant for him, a freedom fighter. Either on the exile or Temnona, or the one at the grave, or on the prison. Onion the Gazette, I can't have Kaibatan, but I want to come with a lap your Friday, they are buying her. You must have no one kind of book because I know Budu. Manu on a bono, you're there now than I hear. Let us see. I got my kind of Humber and Kerboke. I will encourage all the fanaticals all over the world. When you're like one Katana. Oh, my blog, 100 partner, a blog, 100 partner. Geiger chatent. Oh, now wouldn't I declare before God a man or calated. I don't want to see anybody. You cross all his mind the piano because of mama. Of course, you messed up the next to my piece. You would realize that. And the triplet is meant for a freedom fighter. You are in exile like one of exile. How many years are my family? How many of us will go? Do they think now your man by? I want to give you the good news of where Pemon why. How do you see it? I have to do it because I'm very angry. This man didn't consider condition of this man. Yeah, you eyeball to eyeball. Hey,
thank you very much. That is it. They think they can disparage this movement. They think this man thought he can, if we do what he used to do, he know how to do best. Compromise. As he compromised Asare Dokobo, he compromised Owazirike. Now he have come to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. I'm saying, let me Chris, please. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Caller on signal. Caller on WhatsApp, please. Hold on. You will. Mazi Chris was there first. Go on, Mazi Chris. Can you hear me? Mazi Chris, can you hear me? Mazi can you hear me, please? Mazi Chris, are you there? Please go on. Go on.
Okay, because I'm not hearing you. I think that you
Go
mute
on.
yourself from there.
Go on.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Good evening, everyone. This is Nnamdi from Italy. We have had everything. This struggle is very, very difficult, but we must continue. This struggle is more than difficult. I don't. If there's any other adjective to qualify difficult, I think it's what I will have to do, use. Very, 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 very difficult. In the sense of the people we are trying to organize ourselves are finding difficult to come into the struggle. You begin from saying when I begin to you said you see some people. I have people here in Italy where we live. You see this person, he doesn't belong to. They called me yesterday after this incident. I think this is there. We speak for over 1 hour. Somebody who is there trying to tell me how we support Simon Epa or what he do. But he's not an IP member. He's not an autopilot member. It doesn't belong to anywhere. This is the kind of mentality our people have. That's the worst part of it. That is the worst. That people doesn't know their left and right and their time. They're supposed to do what they're supposed to and know where they belong and channel their effort and their reasoning to one direction. That's the most difficult part of this struggle. And we are facing it. Not only in Italy, there are many of them around there. Many of them. And the fact is that the IPOB have not taken a drastic decision like other people agitators in the Asia. You talk rubbish, you pay you. So, but I don't want that to take my my submission. We have seen the struggle today. Those surrendered Onyendu. 90% of those surrendered Onyendu are intellectual dishonest. They are intellectual dishonest. And I believe that Maxwell has come to Europe to fulfill the work that the Onyendu brother siblings were unable to fulfill. We should put scope on him to watch his movement. Where do he go? Because we know that some people can even go and say, I'm a Biafran, that I'm representing IPOB. Submit letter on our behalf. Knowing this is the kind of thing. And I think they're using him as a lawyer now. He will come out as a lawyer representing Onyendu. He can also submit letters telling the international community that Onyendu sent him to submit this letter. We must put eye on here, those areas he went.
Mazi, every, as you are there in Italy, if the government receives letter, for example, they know they understand IPOB. They know IPOB, didn't they? So any person that comes, so if he's putting his letter, maybe in any other form, apart from IPOB, there's no, if the problem is this, we are not against any person going to talk about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You say, go and talk. But once you start disparaging IPOB or start disparaging DOS, that is where you have bought market from us. You understand me?
No,
Maz,
what I meant is not that for him to go to any organization to submit letter on his own behalf. That is a welcome. I don't bother about that. But when you submit letter on behalf of IPOB, without you being an IPO member or rather being any imposition as a leader in IPOB, that is where I'm against it. I am thinking that his mission in Europe, he has come last time. That's where he tests the ground. Now, this is the second time he has come to Europe now. I think there's something fishy. And I'm not in doubt. Because those we are dealing with, some politicians in the Western world, never you trust them. They are somehow. Very few, an individual, you trust them. But those in power in the Western world, even if they don't agree, or even if he doesn't want, let me tell you one thing. During Gaddafi, Italy doesn't want to go to war in Libya. But because of their interest, France convinced them to go. Europeans, the politicians in Europe, the priority of to their anything they do with you is their interest. And I'm not any person who said that they have used our gas for collateral to make sure that they bring down Biafra. I don't think I'm not in doubt of it. I can never, unless I at the end of this course I see that it doesn't work like that, then I can believe. But for me, I still have in mind that the Nigerian government are using the gas and resources in the Biafra as a collateral to make sure that we don't rise up. And who are those responsible? The Funanis. This is the enemy they are fighting for. In terms of the Yoruba, that's one is Kwaka oath. Push them out. So my point is that what is going on when I see a Canadian court proscribe a political party in Nigeria, I know that something is fishy. I couldn't even digest it. I said, how can a Canadian court decided to proscribe a political party in Nigeria? What rights do they have there? What jurisdiction have there? I begin to reason this thing. I say, let us see. But still, people celebrate the APT. Yeah, you're being proscribed. I don't even celebrate. I just keep on watching. I know that something is coming up. Now, they have done it. And according to what you read on 2 days ago here, proving that there's something on the ground. There's a relationship. And what I'm trying to say here is that we will be ready at all costs. We must be ready by finance to spend, to go any length. Make sure that we bring the justice. Because that is where they are going. Because the aim of these people is to make sure that I can see Ribaldo last time boasting that they have stopped here, those are causing problem in the East, and they have done this, they have done that. Okay. We don't want to fight anybody. All we need is referendum. We will agitate this struggle. We will be into this struggle. We agitate until they give us a date of referendum. We must decide our future. Nigeria is amalgamated. Nobody can deny this fact. Nigeria is amalgamated without my consent. I wasn't there. The situation in which Nigeria is today is not at my own pleasure. I don't want it. Therefore, we must agitate, we will continue to agitate until they give us a referendum. So what I'm saying is that the IPOB members all over the world and leadership must put eye on the ball. These people coming from Africa to Europe for mission, they are coming for something. And we put eye for the international community because something will burst up in very soon, as soon as possible. Thank you, Mazi. God bless.
There we go. Thank you very much. That is why we know that is fighting, freedom fighting. That is what it means. We are at alert always. Once you can insult maybe one individual in IPOB and get away with it, but once you enter the institution, the DOS, or even the IPOB, there you get instant karma. Millions of we will react in short, and when we react, you'll be destroyed. Your joy, anything about you, your image, everything will be destroyed. That is it. Caller on WhatsApp, go. Caller on WhatsApp, please.
Yeah, Mazi, good evening.
There, Mazi. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. My name is Mazi JP Biafra. Calling from United Kingdom. Master, thank you
Oh,
for
man.
your effort and all that you have been doing. I'm listening to whatever you are saying, even right from time. And today, I want to just chip in something. Because in the person, I want to hear Jack by matching on enough of this shenanigan coming from the so-called legal luminary that have chased our able barristers away and son to go and occupy. I want to remind you, maybe when you are your analysis, maybe didn't forget to analyze about or even comment about what how Mazi Nnamdi book this man called Maxwell Okpara during the last verdict of Binta Yako. When he was very, very positive in everything, he will be gallivanting everywhere. And whenever Nnamdi is talking, he will be talking his own. Nnamdi is so, come on, stop that and stop talking when I'm talking. So that shows something. When I heard about this is John, I said, what can that one be? What type of it is a slap on himself, even not to say to the doers, because the doers are real, the doers are wise. They know what they are doing. We don't know who this man is. No matter whatever, he's an infiltrator. Okay, look at the last NBA conference that just finished in Enugu. What did he do there? How did he lobby even to treat a whole chieftaincy, a whole chief, a whole eze, Igbo? They will go and call the terrorists Sultan of Sokoto to come and speak for Feda and Hausa in the Biafra land, in the Biafra soil. All of them did not do anything. They said to some comment that told them the way it matters. So this very journey he came, it is a journey in futility, because he have disparated the doers. He did not tell them. But sometimes somebody will persist, I will persist. How can Maxwell just in his bag and just enter the plane, because maybe he has the one, maybe the federal government have given him the ticket, and he will start to come to Europe to come and campaign for who? Campaign for who? Does it mean that there's no lawyers there? What of Brufen? Is the Brufen not there? They don't listen to him. Who is going to listen to this man? As what he said, that we are not in support, because he cannot get anything from nothing will go, nothing good can come from him. He is looking for his boss, and Maxwell Akpara is trying to swallow the money they have given to him. Yeah, he's wanted to swallow the money they have given to him. That's exactly what I meant. When I was meditating, that's what my spirit is telling me. That this man have taken money from federal government. Just like what he said, what he did to Chundo was and Asari Tokobo. He thought that is a business as usual. But they don't know that this is a new jet freedom fighters who are poised and very eager to restore the sovereign state of Biafra. So I don't have a word is enough for the West. He thought that he can, maybe wherever he is now, he have received more. But I want the doers, maybe that's my suggestion. If they can reduce his number, let us give him the IPOB treatment. We must give him IPOB treatment, irrespective of whomever he is. But I know he cannot come to United Kingdom. Let him come to England and come and talk that nonsense. This man. Mazi, continue to your work. Biafra.
IPOB scouting for